Are you or anyone in your family having diabetes? How do you cope with living with diabetes? And how do you stay healthy with diabetes?
Hey guys, welcome back to another healthy lifestyle supports video. If you're enjoying our content, please join us to hit a like and subscribe to our channel to get more videos about diabetes tips.
Based on the World Health Organization (WHO) has shown that diabetes is a chronic metabolic disease characterized by elevated levels of blood glucose or blood sugar, which leads over time to serious damage to the heart, blood vessels, eyes, kidneys, and nerves. The most common is type 2 diabetes, usually in adults, which occurs when the body becomes resistant to insulin or doesn't make enough insulin. In the past 3 decades, the prevalence of type 2 diabetes has risen dramatically in countries of all income levels. Type 1 diabetes, once known as juvenile diabetes or insulin-dependent diabetes, is a chronic condition in which the pancreas produces little or no insulin by itself. For people living with diabetes, access to affordable treatment, including insulin, is critical to their survival. There is a globally agreed target to halt the rise in diabetes and obesity by 2025. About 422 million people worldwide have diabetes, the majority living in low and middle-income countries, and 1.5 million deaths are directly attributed to diabetes each year. Both the number of cases and the prevalence of diabetes have been steadily increasing over the past few decades. How do you feel when hear about this sensitive data of diabetes? Might be some of them are your close friends, your colleagues, or your family members. So, in today's video, we will share the best approaches to addressing these concerns regarding diabetes complications, with the following 4 steps to help you manage your diabetes, avoid complications, and live a long, active life. Use the worksheet to keep track of your goals and progress. Based on the guidelines of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) and the National Institutes of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases (NIH) of the United States government, as the following steps. Step 1. Ask your doctor to refer you to diabetes self-management education and support services. The diabetes self-management education and support services include a healthcare team that will teach you how to stay healthy and how to make what you learn a regular part of your life. Diabetes self-management education and support services will help you make better decisions about your diabetes. Work with your healthcare team to get the support you need and learn the skills to take care of yourself. To find a diabetes self-management education and support program that is recognized by the American Diabetes Association or accredited by the Association of Diabetes Care and Education Specialists, go to the Find a Diabetes Education Program in your area website. Step 2. Know your diabetes ABCs. What do ABCs stand for? Of course, please talk to your healthcare team about how to manage your ABC numbers of the A1C, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and how to quit smoking. These actions can help lower your chance of having a heart attack, stroke, or other diabetes problems. Use the worksheet to keep track of your ABC numbers. Now, I will detail more about how to know your diabetes ABCs as the following. Letter is stand for A1C test. Well, the A1C is a blood test that measures your average blood sugar level over the past 3 months. It is different from the blood sugar checks you might do each day. The A1C goal for many people with diabetes is below 7. Ask your healthcare team what your goal should be. B is for blood pressure. Blood pressure is the force of blood against the walls of your blood vessels. If your blood pressure gets too high, it makes your heart work too hard. Your blood pressure goal should be below 140/90, unless your doctor helps you set a different goal. What about letter C stand for? Well, C is for cholesterol. Of course, there are 2 kinds of cholesterol in your blood, LDL and HDL. LDL or bad cholesterol can build up and clog your blood vessels, but for HDL or good cholesterol helps remove the bad cholesterol from your blood vessels. Ask your healthcare team what your cholesterol numbers should be. If your numbers are not where they should be, ask what you can do about it. Well, if you want to know more about cholesterol and LDL or HDL, you can click this link to our previous videos that talk in more detail about them. For letter S's stand for smoking. Sure, smoking raises your blood sugar, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels. If you quit smoking, you'll lower your risk of heart attack, stroke, nerve disease, kidney disease, and oral disease. Based on recent news from the World Health Organization, WHO last month shown, a new brief, jointly developed by WHO, the International Diabetes Federation IDF, and the University of Newcastle, unveils that quitting smoking can lower the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by as much as 30 to 40%. So, you can read through the WHO website. Now we go into step 3, of course. In step 3 we are going to learn how to live well with diabetes. Have you had any experience on how to live well with diabetes? If you have, please kindly share it with all of us here in the below video. However, here we have many lifestyles that encourage you to live long even if you have diabetes. Here are 4 lifestyles recommended by the CDC and NIH. Number 1. Learn coping skills. Well, having diabetes can be overwhelming at times. But there are things you can do to cope with diabetes and manage stress. Spend time with your friends. Or do something you enjoy like gardening, taking a walk, working on a hobby, or listening to your favorite relaxing music. For other ideas, visit CDC's 10 Tips for Coping with Diabetes Distress webpage. Ask for help if you feel down. Talking about your feelings with a mental health counselor, support group, clergy member, friend, or family member who will listen to your concerns might help you feel better. If you feel down on most days, you may be depressed. Talk to your healthcare team, your spiritual counselor, or some other person you trust. They may be able to help you get the support you need. Number 2. Eat well. Here are several tips for you to manage healthy eating, as the following. Make a diabetes meal plan with help from your healthcare team. Choose foods that are lower in calories, saturated fat, trans fat, sugar, and salt. Eat foods with more fiber, such as whole grain cereals, breads, crackers, rice, or pasta. Choose foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, bread and cereals, and low-fat or skim milk and cheese. Drink water instead of juice and regular soda. When eating a meal, fill half of your plate with fruits and vegetables, 1/4 with a lean protein, such as beans, or chicken or turkey without the skin, and 1/4 with a whole grain, such as brown rice or whole wheat pasta. Well, if you want to learn more about how to make a healthy eating plate for diabetes, you can go to our recent video that talks in detail about this. Number 3. Be physically active. Please set a goal to be physically active for 30 minutes most days of the week. Start slowly by taking a 10-minute walk 3 times a day. Twice a week, work to increase your muscle strength. Use stretch bands, do yoga, or do heavy gardening like digging and planting with tools. And number 4, know what to do every day. For this action, the National Institutes of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, NIH, has provided some tips as the following. Take your medicines even when you feel good. Tell your doctor if you cannot afford your medicine or if you experience any side effects. Check your feet every day for cuts, blisters, red spots, and swelling. Call your healthcare team right away about any sores. Brush your teeth and floss every day to keep your mouth, teeth, and gums healthy. Ask your healthcare team how often and when to check your blood sugar. Keep track of your blood sugar and keep a record of your numbers. Check your blood pressure if your doctor tells you to, and keep a record of your numbers. And don't smoke. If you already smoke, ask for help to quit. Call 1-800-QUIT. Now call 1-800-784-8669. Now turn to the last step, is step 4. Get routine care to stay healthy. See your healthcare team at least twice a year to find and treat any problems early. At each visit, be sure you have blood pressure check, food check, weight check, review of your self-care plan. For 2 times each year, you must have the A1C test. It may be checked more often if it is over 7. For once each year, be sure you have cholesterol test, complete foot exam, dental exam to check teeth and gums, dilated eye exam to check for eye problems, flu shot, and urine and a blood test to check for kidney problems. For at least once in your lifetime, you must get pneumonia shot, hepatitis B shot. For Medicare and diabetes, well, if you have Medicare, check to see how your plan covers diabetes care. Medicare covers some of the costs for diabetes education, diabetes supplies, diabetes medicine, visits with a dietitian, and special shoes if you need them. So, you should consider adding these 4 steps to manage your diabetes for life. However, it would be great if you could talk with your doctor first. Right, do you find this video content interesting? Tell us in the comments section below if you have any questions or feedback. Please let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel at the button. And ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching this video from the beginning to the end. Don't forget our slogan. Health is wealth. Keep this treasure safe.